She set her friend on fire. I hope the friendship was able to withstand this tumultuous period. And also, maybe there's a little bit of a, I don't know if you'd call it a stereotyping lesson in this, but this is the lady in question. A 24-year-old Australian woman pled guilty in a court to an arson attack in which she felt overwhelmed by, literally, that's the quote from the New York Post, overwhelmed by antagonistic behavior from one of her friends at a party. And then she finally snapped at a sexist remark. Again, I don't know what qualifies as sexist nowadays. I'm not the arbiter of whether or not remarks are sexist. The bottom line is, I don't know if somebody saying something puts them in the category of deserving to be lit on fire. The girl in question here was told she should stay in the kitchen making scones if she couldn't hang out with the boys drinking, which sent the 24-year-old into a rage, so says the court that was hearing the case. Now, not condoning that comment. I don't know the context. I don't know what was going on. I don't know the joking manner. I don't know the tone. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. Would I say something like that? Probably not. Even in good fun, maybe not. At the same time, probably doesn't deserve to get lit on fire. She then went to the garage, grabbed a gallon of gasoline, and doused this dude, and then started waving a lighter around threateningly. Now, here's the thing. I know there's no footage of this, but I know men, and I know possibly even myself, I don't know. You don't think you're going to get lit on fire. Even if she goes and dumps some gasoline on you, you're probably like, whoa, what's going on here? This isn't real, right? Which, I don't know. If I know anything about relationship between men and women, women aren't fans, generally speaking, of the bring it on attitude. Because often, they may bring it on. She then touched him with a lighter and set him ablaze. This is not a good story all around, just so you know. The person who got burned, the dude, sustained 55% of his body covered in burns and even had some of his sweat glands burned off. Ooh, I don't even know what that sweat glands burned off. He was put into a medically induced coma for 8 days, holy cow, after the attack. According to a victim impact statement read into the court, he required 10 operations and spent 74 days in a burn unit of a Melbourne hospital, according to the statement. Bottom line, and this is where we get playfully stereotypical, are we shocked? Are we shocked? What was it? Roseanne Barr said something along the lines about AOC's eyes. She's got the crazy eyes. She's got the realtor eyes. I think was her exact quote. She's got them. If you remember that quote, maybe this will be funny. But if you're not, look it up. Look up Roseanne Barr's quote about realtor eyes on AOC. And whatever, this is not surprising. I'm just not shocked by the fact that this woman right here set somebody on fire because they said something kind of mean. Not condoning it, not saying it's a good thing at all, but I'm also not surprised.